right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have the CEO of Daniwalker Studios in the building, and today we are going to have a conversation about the media space challenges and stuff, because he started as a blogger and then he entered into the media space. So we have a lot of conversation to have. The name is, and as well as been here, Rapture, and inside the studio I have with me
Daniwalker. Daniwalker is your boy Daniwalker.
Daniwalker CEO. Charlie, for adding in CEO,
CEO did the jet to
okay. So you started as a blogger,
sure,
and then you entered into the media space.
Sure.
What made the changes? I didn't know you have to change.
So you see, first of all, no, see the media space is always evolving. What you say, media space is always evolving, and as the media space is always evolving, you also have to learn.
Okay.
You have to improve. You have to change your dynamics. You have to change strategy, and then start making change. What you say, So just like you are saying, I started as a media blogger. I used to blog on Opera News. Yes, more start say I know say more first time more Android near the Wikipedia. Opera Hub, Opera News near the end. Yeah, hobby. So Opera News, and I first now me as a sports blogger.
Okay.
So I used to blog mainly about sports. Yeah, just sports. Sports. So that was what I used to do at first. And see, every sports news I try my best to activate there and also make sure that I blog about it for people to know about what's going on in the world of sports. So that's what I did. And my inspiration was from Ore Kwampofu.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you know Ore Kwampofu, formerly of Joy Sports, but currently he's with 3 Sports. That's TV3. Okay. 3 Sports. He's currently with 3 Sports. Ore Kwampofu was my inspiration behind sports blogging. I just love that man.
I just love him.
I just love. You see, I don't know. The starting of my blogging career actually was in level 100, way back in level 100. Okay. So I used to watch Ore Kwampofu a lot. I actually like the way his appearance on set. Whenever he's on set, his appearance, the way the demeanor he presents, his everything and all that. Like I actually admired everything about him. So way back, I used to watch him a lot, and I used to learn from him a lot. So I was like, if I want to start this thing, then why don't I start from somewhere? You get me? Because Ore Kwampofu himself is also a blogger. Yes, he's also a sports blogger. So why don't I start from? And where is the best place I can start from? So I actually thought, why not start from Opera News? Because as at that time, Opera News, it's not a hot cake.
That was the
Obia pay information. Be a Opera News. Pay phone, call be open news. Then that's where you're going to find the news.
So that's why you started from.
So that's where I started from, and actually I made some good use of that space too as well.
Okay. So at that point, did you face challenges? Was there any challenge?
Because
you just shifted from Opera News, or is it because it was outdated?
Not really, but at a point in time, I felt like I need to evolve. Okay. I need to grow because the media space is actually evolving. People are growing, people are learning, people are trying out new things. So you need to be adventurous. As a media personnel, always do research. You have to do research, you have to learn, you need to try out new things. So I was like, I've been doing this Opera News, every day Opera News. Why don't I try? And moreover, it was a guy I met. Yes, it was my classmate.
Okay.
Yeah, I think today is my first time seeing this year. My classmate, Nat Bennington.
Okay.
He's currently part of Stone Boys Bloggers.
Oh, okay.
He currently works with Nat Bennington. Wherever he is, I really appreciate what he has done for me. So at first, I didn't know anything about social media. Mine was just the blog site, just the blogging site. So it was this guy. I met this guy, and then he was like, Danny, like you've been blogging. Yes, I can see you really have passion for this stuff. Like, why don't you try out the social media as well? So he introduced me to Instagram.
Okay.
Yes, he introduced me to.
But
Instagram.
At first, you knew Instagram, but you weren't on that space, or
not really. I won't lie to you. At first, I didn't know. I didn't have any idea about social media.
Oh, okay.
But I used to watch people there. Like, say when who say you see people doing stuff there. Yeah. You are watching. Yeah. You get me? I was just doing my stuff on Opera News, just purely Opera News. That was all. So this guy introduced me to Instagram and then was like, Danny, like you have to come, you have to move to Instagram, you have to start something on Instagram.
Mm.
So he even taught me how to set up the page, everything,
Okay.
page setup from. I just had the account and then no, I didn't even have any account. So from the normal account, we have something called professional mode.
Yeah.
So you have to switch to professional
So
mode,
that's mode.
choose a niche. We call something niche in blogging. Choose a niche, create your biography, everything, set up everything, and then that was it. That was it. Back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. Daniwalker GH, back to back.
So
back
at
to
that
back.
point, you were using the Daniwalker Studios or the Daniwalker GH or
Okay,
Daniwalker blogging.
so I started as Daniwalker GH.
Okay.
Yes, the coded blogger. So anyone who knows that, anyone who knows my beginning knows this. Daniwalker GH, the coded blogger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's move into the Daniwalker Studios. You came up with Daniwalker Studios because of you having to start learning on top of your work.
Sure.
So as you started Daniwalker Studios, how is it? How has it been? How many years now?
Charlie, the journey hasn't been easy though, like, but it has been worth it.
Okay.
I actually appreciate every miles I've come. Like being here, Charlie, it's not easy, but I actually appreciate how far I've come because when I remember how I started and then where I've gotten to now, Charlie, God has really done a lot. God has really done a lot, and
the years for
the years it's
because
been
you started so you
yes,
started blogging level 100.
sure, level 100.
Okay,
So
that was the year.
it's been 8 years now.
8 years now.
8 years now.
Combining the studio work with the blogging.
The studio work with the
8
blogging.
years now.
8 years now.
Okay, that's really a long journey. And then with the challenges,
Okay.
how has it been? You
So,
passing through it?
I think I want to talk about a bit of how I started.
Okay.
So actually I started with just an Android phone.
Okay.
A phone that currently, if you are being given that phone, you would even deny.
Yeah.
You would even like.
Okay. Sure.
You would even like you to use that phone.
People don't like using that.
It was Alcatel. And that phone, the person who bought me that phone, the way I was so happy. Coming to this, coming to Takrade. I'm a product of Takrade Technical University.
Okay.
Coming to Takrade Technical University, I won't lie to you. I wasn't having any phone by then.
So you
from senior high school, I wasn't using any phone. I had no exposure. I went to Fijai Senior High School.
Okay, so you are from Takrade?
No, I'm from Accra.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Accra, but I think my parents, my dad brought me here.
Yeah, oh, okay.
My dad said, my dad had to move to Takrade to school here, so I went to Fijai. I went to Trabandi to Fijai Senior High School. From Fijai Senior High School to this place. So my auntie actually got me that phone.
Oh, okay.
My auntie actually got me that Alcatel phone, and I was so happy. Like, Charlie,
at that point,
getting an Android phone to you, like Unya phone, this NJ, and how I appreciated that phone. So always I was on it, using that phone to blog, using that phone to blog. I used that phone to blog until even the screen, everything cracked. I was still using it. I was still using it, and then people didn't understand. But it was the passion and then the drive I had for whatever I wanted to do. That kept me going. That passion kept me going. My auntie got me a laptop. My auntie also got me a laptop.
After the phone
later, 1 year later, she got me a laptop. So the laptop, in combination to the Alcatel, I was managing here and there, blogging, you get WordPress, kind of doing research and all that. Yes. And if you are in TT, you know this. Those of you who know my starting know. I don't sleep. I don't sleep at all. If you know me from level 100, I mean that.
Because of the work.
Because of the work. Because the work actually demands a lot. You have to do a lot of research. As a blogger, you have to do a lot of research, findings, solutions. Not only blogging about just the issue per se.
No,
but
so let's walk through the blogging space.
Yeah.
You were talking about researching and stuff, but I know blogging to be like, oh, there is a news here. You just go, you shoot it, you put a caption on it, and then you post it. Is that blogging, or that's a shallow surface of blogging?
Blogging actually comes in different forms, and every blogger has his or a whole way of blogging.
Okay.
My inspiration was from Oreo Kwampofu and my boss Kobiche.
Oh, okay.
Yes, whoever Kobiche is, shout out to Kobiche.
Boys' life matters.
Boys' lives matter.
Boys' life matters.
Impact, always making impact. And Kobiche if you take a careful look at how Kobiche actually does his blogging is about blogging about the issue and then providing solutions.
Solution.
So I feel like if Kobiche is doing this positive blogging, then why don't I also, you come up with the issue, you blog about the issue, then you come up with a solution. As a blogger, you have to be dynamic.
Sure.
You don't have to be copywriting just what people are doing and then that's all. Just you see something trending and then you just post it and then that's all. You expect people, then that's all, you're done. But you have to come up with what the problem, then the solution. So in case someone is watching and then wants to help, the person can also work on the solution as well. That's impact. That's what we call impact. Impactful blogging.
That's okay. So that's impact. So
Impactful blogging.
We have different types of blogging.
We have different types of blogging. Yes. Okay. And we have people who decide to choose. I always say something that in blogging, you the creator decide to either use your platform to impact positively or negatively. So it depends on you what you do. Either you decide to choose the negative stuff.
But the negative sells a lot.
That's what we all say. Yes, that's fact. It does sells a lot. But ask yourself, how many brands would approach a blogger that sells negative stuff?
Okay.
If I see you posting negative stuff, yes, I'll come and watch. People, you're going to get a lot of for the engagement. You fetch the engagement, sure. But how many brands will approach someone who sells only negative stuff? You get me? So positive impact. Even if you are posting, I always say something as a young starting blogger. Even if you are posting something and then you get 50 views, the 50 views is your community for now. Build on that. If you are posting something positive and then only 50 people are just watching, that's your community. That's it. Don't let that break you down.
Sure.
Just keep posting, keep doing whatever you are doing. Just consistency. Continue. Someone is watching. I always say something. Someone is watching you somewhere. Who named that? Someone is sitting somewhere watching you. Until one day, just one day will just change the whole story for you. That's
so it. Yeah, back to the TTU aspect. You started level 100 as a blogger, blogging. So how was studies and blogging for you? Were you able to achieve, because I'll say they paid the school fees for you to learn. Okay, so what program were you doing?
Oh, I offered computer science.
Computer science. Okay, so I can say it relates with the blogging a bit. So they paying your school fees in the computer science aspect, and then you trying to be a blogger. How was it? Were you able to achieve whatever that they paid the money for? Or you were down and then you raised, because probably you say, oh, you left home, because maybe if you were at home you can't blog. So since you are out of the house, now I can blog.
No. So see, going up from childhood, my dad, I think whoever he is, may so rest in peace. Yeah, my dad was a news lover. You get me? Always when it's 7 o'clock p.m. No matter what you are watching, no matter where you have to come and sit behind the television. Then you watch TV3, after TV3, GTV. We watch a bit of GTV and a bit of TV3. Right. So we're always, from Monday to Sunday, 7 p.m. you have to sit behind the television, you watch news. So myself, growing up, I had passion for journalism, naturally.
Okay.
I had passion for journalism and media. And you see, growing up wasn't, there were a lot of challenges. The challenges were a lot, especially when I started the blogging, the challenges were a lot. Combining blogging with studies, it wasn't easy. It was never easy, but with consistency, just like I always say, passion, great passion for what you do, consistency, not giving up, you would get there. You will get there. So that was what kept me. That was the drive that kept me going.
So you were
I never, even I won't lie to you. Yes, at a point in time, studies became very difficult. Combining studies with this, just like I told you earlier, I wasn't sleeping. So the auditorium, those days in TTU, your university hall, the network wasn't good. So when it's getting to midnight, around 11:30 p.m., I sneak to the auditorium, go and have a seat with the security men there with my laptop. Then we'll do my research, blog.
So why weren't you sitting at it? Because you had room at uni hall,
yes,
university hall. So why don't you sit inside the comfort zone? Because blogging, you can sit at your comfort zone and then, but you decided to travel to the auditorium to do it? Is it
So
why?
if you're a creative, you understand what I'm trying to say. Every creative understands this. We actually enjoy solemn, quiet, calm environments.
Okay,
That's what gives us the creative ideas.
sure.
So if we find ourselves in an environment that very noisy, very cloudy, we are not able to. I'm not saying that you can't reason there, but that kind of the ideas we get from that
So
solemn, quiet
sure.
environment is a whole different level.
That's why a lot of people even get their ideas from the
Sure.
washroom
Washroom.
because
Someone would say when he goes to the beach,
yeah,
sometimes people don't understand. Someone will say when he goes to the beach side, when he's sitting there, the ideas
yeah,
just come.
that's
Someone
always
also
a
go
good
and sit
idea.
under a tree
True.
just to have some fresh air, and then that's
Yeah,
all. The ideas just come. That's all. So when I used to go to the auditorium, I find myself that place was so quiet, and then the network was also actually good.
active.
The
Okay.
network there was actually good because the place wasn't so cloudy. So whenever I'm there, the ideas just keep coming. Ideas just keep coming. Ideas just keep coming, and then I implement them. I implement them. That was it. That was it.
So if someone is to start blogging today, what advice will you give it to the person besides you moving to the media space? So
Mhm.
now do you do blogging?
I actually do blogging and content creation both.
Okay. So if someone is to start blogging as blogger only, what's the best advice you give to the person?
You see, I've gotten a lot of people who approach me that they want to learn blogging,
Okay.
but sometimes it's funny enough. Funny enough, some people see it as just a mere job. Just hey,
Mm,
and work hard there. Charlie, they earn money for this thing
sure,
inside oh,
sure.
and work hard this thing for show me oh. Like hey, I they also cheer me oh.
That's what they will
But
say.
I always ask them, are you really sure you want to do this? Are you really sure you want to do this? Because it demands a lot of sacrifice,
All right.
sacrifice, time,
Mm,
resource. Are you really sure you want to do this? Because blogging isn't just about just picking up a phone. Yes, papa, papa. I think it's of late that the media has become so easy for
saturated and
saturated and
then
easy for everyone. You can just decide to create something and you post it and it goes viral. But during that time, you need to keep up with the game. Keep upgrade your game. Learn, be consistent. Sacrifice your data, airtime, time. Charlie, going for programs. There are certain events where I am fell
for now
was
it's all come.
Charlie, it is you. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Set event cry and for was now
You have
keep
to be
our
there.
phone be.
Na yɛ pamo.
Now, man, for I won't lie to you. When I started using my Ankatel, now my uncle phone almost me. They were laughing at me. Ah, now blogger there, who
So
the
at
camera.
that time, do you have friends around you who were also in the blogging space?
That was why I said I met this guy, Nat Bennington.
That's the only guy.
No, I initially also met this guy, Alua.
Okay.
I met Alua blogger. Those
Mm,
in TT, you know Alua blogger. You know Shy Blog.
okay.
Shy Blog Africa too. I also met Shy Blog Africa. And I also met this wonderful gentleman, Gentle the blogger.
Okay.
Yeah, that's I think that's my godfather in blogging too as
Oh.
well. Yes, he actually learned a lot from him, a
So
whole lot.
right now they are all in the blogging space.
Yeah, Gentle the blogger is still in the blogging space. Not Bennington, just like I said, he's with Stoneboy. He's Stoneboy's blogger now. But with Gentle the blogger, he's still one major stakeholder. Let me say major
Blogging only.
blogging. He
Okay.
does blogging and content creation. He also has his own media. This thing. Now
All right.
he's a great man in Ghana now.
Okay.
Gentle the blogger.
Okay. So let's get into the media space. You right now you're a CEO,
Yeah.
a big CEO, and then you have workers with you and staffs.
So like yes.
You are you have workers with you and stuff.
Okay.
So how was it like you picking them,
Mhm.
like Jesus picking the disciples and stuff? What did
Okay.
you look? How was it in their pickings and stuff? Were you just like anybody that will just come and you just select the
Okay.
person as part of
So
it?
as a young blogger on campus, that's campus media, establishing a media on campus. You can't do it alone.
Uh,
You actually need some people to hold you up. You get me? And just like I said, whilst I was evolving, there were certain people I also met during my journey that also form part of my journey, and I always appreciate them for that. I would always appreciate them for it. They always form part of my journey whilst I was growing up. Some were videographers, graphic designers. Yes, my graphic designer, videographers, content creators.
mm,
No, aside that, I even had people who just when I'm going somewhere, they go with me
Yeah.
as part of the team to do whatever we are doing. So as a form of motivation. So seeing all these people around actually motivated me. Because imagine you having why you ask yourself, why are all these people following me? Like why did all this
What did
about
they
this
see in
these
you?
people what they see me and then they are following me? I was like, so if these people are following me, then it means something.
You're on top.
Like not I'm on top, but it means something. Meaning I'm doing something that
Okay.
actually then I have to put in more work.
Okay.
So that was the drive force behind it. So that came up with the Daniwalker Studios and actually from the team. We started as Daniwalker TV.
Yeah.
On campus, we used to go for campus events, interviews, events outside campus, a whole lot. We used to do a whole lot. Then events, people book us for events. We go and take photographs. Just like I said, events someone fair was a camp. We just go and do our thing. We come back.
So how was the work like? How was the monetization in the work? Were you enjoying the money? Because probably when we start in the for the first time, you want to know how, because you can't say, oh, I'll just work without money. So how was the money earning and stuff? Because the campus blogger and then the campus media guy with a lot of workers following you to
So workers.
with
A lot of workers.
a lot of staffs and workers following you to a particular event. How was it? How were
See,
you
I
getting
had
the
a team.
monetization?
I had a team.
Yeah.
I had a vision. For the monetary issues, it was more like an investment.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying, that anyone, if you decide to do this, then be ready to finance whatever you are doing.
Sacrifice a lot.
Sacrifice a lot. That's what I always talk about sacrifice.
So,
Because it was more like an investment. Because imagine you going, moving here and there with people, it's never easy. So it was more like an investment, building something. But I had a belief. I had this belief. I had this feeling in me that this is something we can do. This is something that we bear fruit. So that need to be serious about whatever I do. So it was more like an investment. Just once in a while you go for an event and then you can crash out or home.
but you weren't charging.
No. For the shots, no. I wasn't
And right now
charging.
you're in charge.
Oh, now I can gratefully say that some, yes, for events, bookings and all that, I do charge. You get me? For advertisements, I do charge. You get me? I charge. But as you are going, the space is going, you need to also because you need money, right? As creatives, you also need money. Don't think as a day, so when people come from, because I'm actually using my service or my skill set